with God. He stayed behind to pray, beloved, to prevail in prayer. You got to practice being alone with God. You got to remove all of your distraction. When you are in distress, when you need a word from God, when you need to hear the voice of God, when you need to feel the touch of God, when you need the peace of God, when you need the love of God, when you need God to show up and show out in your life, you got to remove every distraction. You got to leave the husband behind. You got to leave the wife behind. You got to leave the children. You got to turn off the TV. You got to put down your phone. You got to get off social media. You got to get out in that stinking thinking. And you got to get alone with God. Jacob says, this is a life and death situation. And all of y'all can't help me right now. I'm trying to help y'all. Amen. And he says, come on now, pack up and go. I'm staying here. And I asked this question, beloved, this morning. How? How do you approach God? How do you approach God? Remember when Moses saw the fire in the mountain and Moses went up to investigate, and God says to him, come on, Moses, take the sandals off your feet, because where you're standing is holy ground. Do you go to God